And there's a phrase that we all throw around that says niggas die every day. And it's true. Unfortunately, one of us does lose our lives every day. But when it comes to Nipsey, it's different. And I'm going to just start the story from the beginning so you understand. And you can make your own judgment at the end. I graduated high school at 16 years old and started college at 16 years old on September 3rd, 2009, the day before my 17th birthday. So I knew I was special. I knew I was different. I knew I was gifted. I just knew different things. I almost lost my life to some bullshit and some street shit that I shouldn't have been involved with, that I knew better than. I don't know if it was in my first year or my second year, 2009, 2010, but I was scrolling through that piff and happened to come onto Nipsey Hussle's music. And I am a huge game fan. Like, it's ridiculous how much of a game fan I am. But I was a game fan at that point, and I heard They Roll with Nipsey Hussle and Game, and I just said, "Holy shit!" Like, the blue Converse nigga, rich rolling through the dirt nigga, banging my turf like Snoop did. Same color rag, just a new crib. Blue bandanas on the dick. Yo, he was killing the shit, right? He was saying some different shit, and it might have been some gang shit at the time, but the nigga's flow was different. So I started listening to his music, and then I heard Bullets Ain't Got No Name because that was the most popular thing afterwards. And it ingratiated itself with me. And then I heard a couple of different things, and it just ingratiated itself more. Then he dropped Crenshaw and talked about how Jonah Berger had motivated him to do different and try and sell an album for $100. It was just like it was something that wasn't heard of. Even Jay-Z had to lend an ear for that because it was so off and so off kilter. He was killing the shit. Nipsey had did a couple of different mixtapes in that time. You look at this shit with Killer on it. I don't even know the name. I'm a fan, but I don't know the name of that shit. I just know that it was phenomenal. He did Bullets Ain't Got No Names Volume 1 and Volume 2. Like, he was killing the shit. Like, you could name any song on there, and I sit there and spit the first verse. The shit was phenomenal. He was killing the rap game independent. And that's the thing you gotta understand. Like, a lot of niggas was independent at that point in time. Because this is when niggas was really, as a mass, dissecting the rap game and what the rap game stood for and how they was robbing niggas. It wasn't known. It was known, but it wasn't like public. The information wasn't published yet. So when Nipsey started coming out with the shit he was coming out with, he killed the game in a way. He did. In his own, like, under his own accord, he killed the game, certainly. Sorry, I was trying to get that layup. But he killed the game a little bit. And then he started throwing business in there, as he had from day one. And from day one, if you go back and look at the interview, you see what he was doing in those initial stages. And I'm gonna apologize, I'm a little medicated right now because this one hit me deep. It's hard when you're, an indirect part of the artist camp, and the shit just it hits you and kills you. But this one is different. This one is very different. It hurts because they didn't give Nipsey a chance. It hurts because, Nipsey would have been out there scrapping with the niggas before anything. You feel me? Like, he would have shot the fade with a couple of them. But for you to sit there and point a gun at somebody and take their whole life, there's no point to that, especially somebody that's doing positive shit. If I'm mad at you, like I said before, if you didn't do anything to my mother or my grandmother, we gonna sit there and shoot. Like, we gonna sit there and shoot the fade. You did something wrong to my grandmother or my mother, I'm gonna kill you. That's it. But it doesn't seem like that. And there's not a lot of niggas that went there and did research on the Crips and what they stood for and what they stand for and why they exist. Same thing with the Bloods and why they exist. And we don't know who did what and why they did what. But we just know that we lost one of our most positive leaders in Nipsey Hussle for no reason. No reason that could be fathomable or even defended. God damn it. I'm getting off this, man. I'm sitting here talking to myself. I'm getting off this. I need my time.